recording. Okay, we're recording. We're live. Oh my goodness. I've got a sore throat tonight, so hopefully I can make it without my voice giving out. And I've been feeling kind of poopy today.
I like this idea though of focusing
Yep.
on one house and seeing how all different builders approached it.
So yes, I got the idea from myself. Huh, thank me. Because I did build two Halloween houses this year, and I'm gonna actually take you guys to my Halloween houses. And I used the same house for each one, but each one had like kind of a different theme. So then I'm like, I wonder how many other people, have like different themes. I'm like, it'd be so awesome because it's the same house just to see how everybody builds it differently. And I like this personal house because of the open space. I use this because I personally just love to build things. Like I like to build my own houses, and I think this space is great for that because you have like all of the water and the mountains. And now this was my Halloween house for trick or treating. Let me turn my pets off real quick. This is my new trick or treating, my trick or treating scary character. Okay, where's my UI at? Let's get rid of these dudes. We don't need those right now. So I blocked off all the rest of it. So this is like the main portion of my house. In my house, I did to the movie The House That Jack Built. Now a lot of people might not have seen that movie. It's a really niche movie. Hey, flying pink pig. So so I went with as much red and corpses and fire that I could in this house. And this is when I discovered that the punch bowl of mayhems you could actually turn and make these like laser looking things. And the first thing I thought of was like a lightsaber. I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be like a perfect lightsaber. And I'm like, wow, that's really nifty. Oh, and I got plants that'll kill you up here too if you get too close to them. And then this is the full house. And I tried to incorporate like as much red into it as I could, and gore, because
Yikes.
I'm a big fan of gore and blood.
I like the animated effect of the blood.
Right? I showed my son that, and he's like, "Mom." And then in here we've got all of these corpses in this wall. I bought tons of corpses from people too. So I initially wanted to build like the whole house, the whole structural made out of corpses, but I couldn't get it to work right. And then I noticed that we could take like the trophies and stuff, and we had like so many trophy spaces. I'm like, oh, I can put those in my walls too. So I have a lot going on in my walls here, but mainly it's just the corpses. And we got a little table here held up by skeletons. And I'll probably end up tearing this down tomorrow because that's what I do with my houses. I will build them and tear them down. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but I always do that.
I have a hard time tearing down houses.
I like to get back the money that I sunk into them. So then I take them and build something else. And we got like a little bed over here with a little cat. So this
I love
was.
that bed.
Thank you.
It's so original.
Thank you. I had fun doing it. At first, I wasn't going to put the end of it on there. And I really wasn't going to put that window in there either. But I'm like, wow, that actually looks really good like that. And I kind of was messing around with it. I'm like, wow, this is really creepy because I don't know if I'd want to sleep in this bed or not.
I like how comfy it looks with the death surrounding it.
Right?
You got a good reading light on it too.
Right? So yeah, this is pretty much it. I try to fit as much corpses and blood and guts, and I couldn't even tell you how many corpses I have in here, but there's a lot. And I couldn't structurally get it to work how I wanted it to, but I'm like, I really liked how this turned out. I thought it was fun. I don't build houses to like impress people. I just have so much fun being creative and unique when I do it. So this was my first house, and then for MHG for Sifu's Guild, I actually did another house, and that was on Cute Kitty, my other account. So let's see if I can go port to her. Originally, Cute Kitty was gonna be my housing character, because I can't really enter a lot of competitions on Pretty Pony because, my main house is the guild house, so it's really hard for me to set my main house
Yeah.
to enter contests. So then I'm like, oh, so then I originally made this account my furniture account, so I have a lot of furniture over here that I haven't used in a long time. So
Oh,
with this one, I did a little bit different theme. I wanted to do more of a traditional Halloween theme. And like fall theme, like I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I would go for hay rides. My church always had hay rides, and we had like cider and donuts, and so that's what I tried to capture the feel of this house, more of like a little fall, treat house. And again, like looking at the differences from coming in from all the red to this, like it's so awesome how you can just do so much different things with this house. And then I ended up putting a lot of trees in because I didn't know what to do. I kind of hurried in this house, and I just put a lot of trees down here and
Really
plants.
like the entrance walkway
Thank
and
you.
how lush it feels.
Thank you. I tried to kind of make it like in a forest a little bit,
Right.
but then I just needed to add stuff, so then I just kept throwing stuff together. And then we got apple trees up here, kind of. And I really had a hard time trying to find like a good-looking tree to make an apple tree with.
I wish they have more fruit trees
I do
in the
too.
game.
I do too.
And I
they
think
they have
Southern
that.
Elsewhere. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say they have that crab apple tree, but it's.
Yeah,
I mean, I wish they had actual apples on it and not flowers.
right.
Yeah, I considered using that too, and I'm like, I don't know, I just can't really find a tree that looks like a good apple-ish tree. And then we have like the bonfire, some table and chairs.
Aw.
And then here's my corn. I originally wanted to do a corn maze. but I
Looks nice.
I could not get the corn to work right with the three corn cobs like that. That was so hard to do, and I couldn't find like any besides I think that's moon sugar um,
It
plants
is.
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, and I couldn't find any plants that remotely resembled corn in any way, shape, or form because I really wanted to do a corn maze. That was my original, and I couldn't get it to work, so I'm like, I give up. So yeah, there's the corn that I could kind of make. And then there's the donuts and beer and drinks. And then I made a hayride over here for all my kitties. Let's see if I can get a better view of this. So I don't know if you guys ever went on hayrides when you were kids, but I got my kitties here taking a little hayride.
One big cart.
Yeah, I tried to make as big as I could. They're like, okay. And then we got our horses over here. This looked so weird. I didn't like how long that elsewhere pole was, and I was trying to find something a little bit little, but and then I was thinking about putting four horses on here, but I really I really couldn't really make it fit. And then little sitting area over here. And that's the pretty much gist of this house. I just have a lot of trees and plants and stuff in it. But it looks so different than what my other house was. Like it's almost complete opposite of what the other house was. And I just think it's pretty awesome how you can just take the same house and you can make different effects for the same house.
Yeah. Make them look so different.
Yeah, for sure.
That's one thing that I miss about after finishing a house. It's like there's other possibilities that you can explore if you
Yep.
don't break it down. But I
Yep.
don't want to break it down.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
I have a heart. I usually do, and I'll probably break this house down. Although this house really didn't cost me that much because most of this furniture was bound furniture,
Right.
but my other house cost me quite a bit because I had a lot of corpses in that house that I bought. All right, so next we are gonna go to who do I have on the list next? I need to stop doing that. When I hit that, my pictures pop up from my computer. Okay, next we are gonna go visit Craxus, Moon Sugar
Oh,
Meadow.
okay. I have a backstory thing to it, but doesn't matter if you don't want to read it.
I can read
It's
it.
I know it's a
I know
little bit
you.
long.
Oh my gosh, I can never. Okay, there we go.
I'm offline, but it's my primary.
Okay, so I could probably still just go to you this way then instead of using port to friends. I always have issues when I turn my UI like that off. That I always have issues trying to get my UI to turn back on. Do you guys ever have that problem, or am I just not hitting the right buttons?
I'm always afraid that I'm going to kick someone from the guild. That is my biggest
From
thing.
turning
It's
the
like why
UI
is
off?
remove? No, like not when I click on someone's name, I'm like going,
Oh
why
yes,
is remove from guild the first
it
thing?
is, and there's a lot of people who have been scared of the same thing too. You know, honestly,
You-
before I start this house, I'm gonna tell you a story. When I very first made Kitty Rainbow Dash, because that was the first KRD guild, I really didn't know what I was doing. Like I built that guild from nothing. I had no clue what I was doing, and I had some friends that were in Amazing Deals of Tamriel, and they actually came over and helped me kind of form Kitty at first. And I was going through the guild roster, and I accidentally promoted somebody to the GM of the guild. So I had to very
Oh my God.
nicely ask him to, can you give me the guild back, please?
Were they nice about it?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's good.
He's still my friend to this day. They were like my original. That was my original guild that I was in. So yeah,
Right.
we have laughed about it at times. The first thing I noticed coming in here is the trees. You went with the style of the house, which I
Yeah.
think is awesome.
What really moved me with this property was the furniture, the ruins that they came out with, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I love these. And I wanted to do something with it. So, well, the story is that this is like a ruined. Well, there's it doesn't matter.
Here, I'll read it. Nope, I got it on Discord. I'll read it.
Okay.
All right. Priestess Azai Hannah sighed to herself. The farmer was bad enough, but now the merchants have moved in. These scarce grounds were being overrun. The grand processional had food, cloth, and jewelry stalls. The sunset altar had workmen sleeping on in it, and the gates to the tomb of the broken fane had been opened. At least the shrine of the two moons is still locked up safely. She could talk with some guards to help secure the ruins, but she was sure they were sufficiently bribed by the merchants already. The best way they could do was to contain the damage and plead with the merchants to move on. But all of that was not why she was at the meadow this evening. She had a dream, and in it she saw a long destroyed temple and the statue that was housed there, the pride of Elkosh. The dream was so vivid she had to go see the temple. Sorry, it's blocking it. Uh, ah, my Discord live is blocking this. Okay, I can. Oh man. Okay. The dream was so vivid she had to go see the temple herself. The temple itself was but a ruin, a shadow of its former glory, having been heavily damaged during a flood many, many years ago. However, she had heard the statue still stood. What does it mean? She thought to herself. This one is but a simple priestess. Surely this is but an errand for a fool. As she approached the statue, she paused, her eyes glowing wide. She could swear it is a lantern had the lantern had started to glow. You are amazing at this.
That was a cool backstory.
It was like so creative and awesome.
And there she is.
There she
I'm
is.
secretly logged on.
And there's the lantern that is starting to glow. That's awesome that you have it matched with it too. What a pretty priestess she is. Yeah, I like how you use the ruins here too, like this. Like, you don't really see a lot of this in builds. I would love to see like a whole like a sunken underground ruin.
Mm.
Did you guys ever, when you played WoW, like the sunken temple in WoW? I think that that
Yeah.
would be so fun to build something like this.
So the concept is like these were holy grounds, and now the merchants have moved in,
Hmm.
and they've set up their little encampments. They have these, um, no, their carts. If you look over on the right, you could see someone like there's the workmen that set up their own little kind of
Feast.
bed, like little beds, like temporary
Yep.
beds right there on the right. And no, it's not. It's not, the grounds are not meant to be like this. They're in ruins, but they're still kind of important.
Yep.
That's why I kind of wanted to.
Very clever. I loved how you have like a whole story and character and stuff to go with it. I wish I could think like that. I definitely cannot think like that. And it all has like a very elsewhere-y vibe. Like you went with all of the same sorry. All of the same like elsewhere pieces and stuff. Ooh, this is pretty with the gate like that.
I wanted some place where you had to peek in through the gate, like you weren't
Oh,
allowed to
yep.
go in. So you can't open that gate, but you can
But you
peek
can peek
in.
through it and see it. That's a clever
Oh, I like
idea.
that idea.
Yeah. I always go to the bank in Cold Harbor, and I always try to get into the safe behind the lady that's standing in Cold Harbor.
Yeah, what inspired me there was actually in Grotwood, the bankers in Grotwood. They have
Okay.
that big cage in the tree, and I'm like going, I want to see what's around the corner.
Yep, the merchants have come in. They've unpacked all of their stuff. They have shiny wares to sell. Even the placement of this stuff I know is so hard just to get the angles right. I absolutely hate these stock shelves like this because I can never get the angles right. But this definitely looks like something you would see in the game. Like
Yeah,
I
I really enjoyed this where you're standing in right now. Like if you go to your left and turn around behind you, like just go to that stall and then look in the opposite direction. Like the way I that really, this was the first thing I built in here, and it really did everything. Now look to your right. Just look to your right and go to a little bit so you're not blocked by that pillar. Like look down the causeway, and it's like that giant statue at the end, and it's like you can barely see it through the flags and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted to do. This was it.
Yeah, I mean it looks like something you would see like in Rock Hall. Like like it has like a very elsewhere Rock Hall vibe, I think.
I like the festival look going on with the
Yeah.
lanterns and the tapestry things hanging. They look really nice.
Oh, this
Oh,
looks yeah,
thanks.
this looks really good right here. I like this. That's a good idea. How they're hanging like that. Ooh, look, you actually use this too. This isn't that like a wood elf type of
It is a
fur?
wood elf thing.
Those
Yeah.
that is really hard to place something like that. I'll tell ya. That's a really good placement for it right there. Ooh, what is this? Is that
Um.
the
Y-
the Go ahead.
That's a collectible. I believe it's from Southern elsewhere, but it may have been from Northern elsewhere.
I
You had to
haven't.
collect all the pieces for it, and then you can place it in each of your homes. It becomes part of your permanent collection.
I haven't done a lot of those. I will say I was working on the Elsewhere one when the event came out, and I have not done it.
If there's even more to that bazaar that you went past. There's I have like a lounge area. I have different shops, like all in there, like
Yep.
straight ahead.
I mean, there's a lot to this. That mermaid statue. I love that mermaid statue. And also the use of tents. Sometimes these tents are really hard to place stuff in because they have really weird angles in them. The flowers look really nice and pretty here too.
It looks like something that you can find in the game itself.
It
Like
re-
if you go to a zone.
it really does. I mean, I agree. It looks just like the game.
That's like what I like building. I like building
Yeah.
stuff that you would find like in the game.
Yeah. And you're good at it. See, I like to do the complete opposite. I just like to be creative and do really like bizarre stuff. But Craxus is always so practical, but they all look good together. Like as far as like the scenery goes, the tents go, the background goes, like just everything flows really really nice in this house. There's so much to see.
And what was nice about the things is that I can disguise the crafting stations. Like you're standing in the enchanting. If you look to your right, you'll see the enchanting
Oh
table.
yeah, there you go.
So I even placed the new armory thing in here.
Oh, lovely. I think I saw a picture of that on Discord. Maybe is that what did you
Yep,
post
but
that
that
here?
wasn't from this house. That was from
Okay.
my I don't want to say my main house. It's the house I use the most.
I really liked some of the new just home furniture general stuff. Those hanging flags. I don't know if you saw those or not. The colorful hanging flags.
If I had any space in this home, I would use them.
I think
I
they would
love
look.
those new colorful flags. They're
Yeah,
so pretty.
I think they would look perfect in this house. Like for any kind of like merchanty type of sales place.
This is the farmer that I mentioned
Okay.
in the backstory.
What kind of farmer is he? Is he into some moon sugar?
It is a moon sugar farm, but it's okay. It's elsewhere. I mean, like, what do you
Right?
expect?
Right? Ooh, I like the well.
But even here in Moon in the farm, it's built amongst ruins, and you'll see when you go into like the moon sugar crops.
This is so fantastic. I like how you have the well placed too, because you know what? It is really hard to place a well and have it look good and not out of place. And it does not look out of place right here. It looks like it just fits in perfectly. Oh, there we go. We got some moon sugar. As long as they're not partaking in it. Oh, we got the the hoe, the I don't know what this thing is called, kind of dipped into the ground.
I think that's a plow.
Yes,
Yeah, it's a plow.
plow. Thank you. I'm like I had the word in my head, like, and I just couldn't think of what it was, because I actually grew up in the country around farmlands. I love those painted rocks. They're so pretty. There's
So
part of the
again, I went. Yeah, if you well, actually, if you go back to where the crops were, you can see it from the side more easily. But if you go to the left and look at it like face on, I think that was really the shot I really like.
this way.
Like look to your right now. Keep going. Like between the moon sugar at that
Okay.
statue.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Well, Yeah, I mean, go to your left.
This way?
Keep going. Yeah, straight ahead now. Go, go straight. Now look to your right. Between the moon sugar.
Okay, between the or so like actually go in here.
Yeah. You see it? You saw it on your left? Oh, you kind of passed it. Go. Yeah,
Oh,
there you
there
are.
we go. Oh, that is a pretty shot. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with directions.
Yeah,
Look at
that's a really good shot.
it is. That is like the perfect screenshot. I may use it and steal it for stuff if you don't mind.
No, it's fine. If you back up, you'll get blue fireflies in it too.
Yeah, that is a really good screenshot. I've been wanting to update our website. A lot of people don't know we have a website because I haven't updated it in years. And I was thinking about actually taking some of the pictures of our houses and having like a crafty section and displaying, like the pictures of our houses and stuff. That's really pretty. That is like the perfect screenshot with all the like the swaying stuff on the bottom of it too.
I came here at night and I took a picture of it and I have it as
Oh,
one of my wallpaper backgrounds.
I bet you it looks really good at night. Okay, next we are gonna go to Ariana's house.
Oh, she has a good build.
Yes, she does. And again, like so different from any of the other houses. Like there's just so much different stuff you can do with this house. Like you went with like a whole theme, and I'm pretty sure she has a theme in hers too.
Yeah, I went basically full Khajiit.
Yeah. I think she has the AD. Isn't hers like AD?
Yeah, it's I believe she described it as a ambassador to the
Yes.
elsewhere.
Yep.
A high elf ambassador to the.
Again, like, it's funny because, we come at the entrance of each one of these houses, and, like, each one just looks completely different. But I remembered her house from coming here at other times. This, the ambassador house that she built was really good. Like, she got the walls to match, like, perfectly, and look at how pretty that looks. Is that a cannon on top there?
I think it's the telescope.
Oh, okay, yeah. It kind of looks like a cannon, though. Look at how pretty that is.
It looks like Greco-Roman. Neat.
It does. I like how she's got the pergola flowers up there on top. And how she's got, again, oops, did I just use my alt?
I really like seeing custom architecture. It's very nice.
Yes. I was actually viewing this house. I don't know whose it was, but I was trying to get inspiration for my Halloween house. And they had so much architecture built into the house. Like, I was in awe over this house. I can't remember whose it was, but I'm just like, wow, I wish I could do that.
I kind of wish they would come out with. You know how they have like the tower and like the gazebos and
Uh
stuff like
huh.
that? I kind of wish they would come out like this is like a Nord cottage.
Right.
Just so I
I
can place like
agree.
the whole cottage as one piece.
Yes, I agree. And one more thing that I wish about the greenhouses is I wish they have like two entrances so you can connect them together.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great idea.
Little storage room. And this is great because she built all of this. This is a structure that she built. I've tried using immaculate construction, or conception as Phantom likes to call it, to do walls and stuff, but man, I prefer to place them one by one myself. I have such a hard time using that add-on sometimes.
This requires so much patience. I couldn't do it.
It really messed up all of my add-ons. I had to turn it off because it messed up a lot of my add-ons. But like again, just to get her walls to match, like it is so hard to get them to all line up. And look at how pretty this is at the end right here. Ooh, she's got a little. That's really pretty right there. Again, like
That's
with the.
hard to get.
It is. It's.
That's a from that's a what do you call it? One of those things you get from oh shoot. Why am I blanking out on the name?
I'm not
You know,
sure what it is.
when you go and you have to go dig stuff up and go surveying.
Oh,
Antiquity?
Yeah, but you can only get that from a quest in Cyrodiil.
Oh. Her
You
lab.
have to go to one town and do these dailies, and it has a chance from doing the
Oh,
dailies for the
interesting.
draw.
I love her library. It's got a very library-esque feel. Those bookshelves are really nice too. They're so big. And like if you want wood paneling walls, you can flip them over so that they look like, your house is wood. And like I like how like up at the top here how everything is lined up really good right here too. So it looks like, like that's the layout and the design of it.
Can you tell she likes to build things in real life too?
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's true.
she likes AD and High Elf too. Oh, this is nice. How the table is like that. That table is something really hard to place in a house too, I think.
Yeah, that is such a specific table. I mean, you
It
have to.
is.
It's
Her trophy
Wow.
room looks
Wow.
really nice too.
yeah, it's really good.
I like how she has the maps laid out like that too. Again, like I'm just impressed how everything is just matching up perfectly. Ooh, look at this guy. I love that. She's got like a shard right there in the chest, I think. Or is that
That
like
comes
that?
of it. That comes of it, but that glow is from something else. It shouldn't
Ah.
be glowing. It like that blue glow you see behind it.
Yeah,
That's that might be a dream shard, maybe lighting it up.
that looks really neat. Even behind it, like you can see how it's lit up like that.
Yeah,
Let's go see what. Ooh, that's really pretty like this. How you can see outside like that.
oh yeah.
All the pretty paintings. Ha, I like this too. The column was probably down. She placed down there, but she used the top of it up here for planters. That's
Yeah,
really creative.
that's the top of the fireplace.
Oh, you're right. It is. It is.
Oh, that's cool.
It is. So many rooms. Nice,
Pretty.
comfy, cozy. That's a pretty painting.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, it. I don't. It looks very different.
They added so many new paintings, I just lost track of what's what anymore.
I agree. Like since they started dropping in the chests and stuff,
Yeah.
I agree. And then every time I see one, like when I'm doing this, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I like this tapestry too. Got some really nice. Ooh, these paintings look really pretty here. These used to be so expensive until they started dropping in chests. Ooh, there's the top of the fireplace again, but look, she's got like a fountain coming out of it.
That's clever.
It is. Oh, there's the kitten pet. He's getting he's getting tired of sitting up here. He's like, I want to go see something new.
Wait, is there an actual kitten pet, or I
Yeah,
thought they were all cats?
that's the ginger kitten pet.
Oh,
I think it's so ugly. Phantom and I go over and over about this pet. I really don't like it. I'm pretty sure it's the ginger kitten pet.
I
So
think that's the. Oh, okay. It's a reskin of the mage cat. I think
I thought it was the ginger kitten pet
it could be.
that you get
It
from
looks like
all the
it.
pieces. And Phantom and I have went back and forth about this because I'm like, that's such an ugly cat, and he's like, but it's a kitten. How can it be ugly? I'm like, it's so ugly. Like the three-pronged cat. That's an ugly cat too. These all just look so cozy and nice. Everything
It's
is just
so
so.
cleanly done.
It is, and like just I mean, people don't realize how hard it is to get all of the walls to match the. I mean, the that looks really nice with the shutters right there and the flowers coming down. I mean, to get everything perfectly aligned and right, like it is so hard, especially when you're building your own place like this, to get all the pieces to go right. I like how she's got the wooden top as well too, which if I believe there is an upstairs to this too. Nope, we got the bathroom, comfy little sauna to sit in. Oh, you can actually get in it.
I was gonna say I would be surprised if you couldn't get into
Right.
it.
I'm lost.
Hmm.
There we go. There's the top. Oh, I like this. This part's open. Oh, this is nice. This is almost like the shopping areas that you would encounter, like in Eleanor.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Like she found a way to make an easel, kind of. Oh, that's very
Oh, that's the
smart. That's
that is smart. That's
very
the
smart.
podium changed and oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, because yeah, it looks just like an easel. Which they need to add that in the game.
I don't know why that's not in the game yet.
Yeah, because they've got this paint. They got this paint set piece. You'd think that they would put that in there. And again, this is the exact same house that we viewed for all of them, and a completely different take on the house. Like every one has just been completely different. We got the banker. He's studying to see if there's any comments that are coming. Ooh, that looks nice right there too. Little peaceful rooftop setting. People to come and hang out on. Alright, you think if I jump off I'll die? Ooh, but that's a really good view of her
Maybe try to
flowers and
land
her
on the lower
trees.
balcony.
Oh yeah, I don't think we went out. Yeah, we did go out here. I don't think it's not high enough. Oh, there we go. Look at how pretty her rocks and trees and stuff are. It just has a like calm, tranquil setting almost. I like these too, the little rocks to make gardens and stuff with.
Yeah.
We need to have like a garden contest. I don't think we've did Pit My House have a garden contest recently? Has it
We
been a
had
while?
well, I mean, I think we had one in February or March. I need to look that up.
I like
Hold on.
the buoys with the waterfall too. That's such a pretty waterfall. Although the water in this house is so mucky.
I like how she set up. Did you see she set up basically a water volleyball type?
Yes, actually, yes. I remember this from coming in here and viewing that previously. We had talked about how it was a volleyball court. That's
Very
pretty.
creative.
Yes, it
I like it.
is. Again, like it doesn't even look like the same house that we were reviewing for all of these. Like it just everything is so pretty. Oh, what do we got here? We got another built. Wow, what did she do? Or is this in the game? What is this?
That's in the game. That's all. Well, not the ivy on the left, but
Yeah.
the rest of it is one solid piece.
What is it?
It's a shrine to Ariel that you can get from um, the caverns. I have one placed in my Earth Tear cavern. I have it kind of on tilt, like a little bit in the water.
Wow.
Um,
This is really pretty. I have
yeah.
not seen that yet. There's
Again, that's another thing you get from surveying. That's a
from
survey.
antiquities. Yeah.
Yeah, antiquities.
I have not done a lot of those. I really, really need to do more.
The thing is, they drop from a specific mob in Blackreach, and you basically have to sit and farm that mob over and over and over
Wow.
again
I don't have
for it to
patience
drop.
to farm. I have no patience to farm. I am so bad at it. That looks. There's the screenshot right there. To
Oh,
get rid of
that's
my weapon. Stop it! I don't want my hands in the way. But yeah, that would be such a pretty screenshot right there, minus my hands.
Z or something.
There we go. Thank you. I get really flustered when I do these, and I can't think of what I'm doing. But yeah, there's the money shot right there. That's what, and then you got the falling leaves coming down. That's really pretty. That statue is so big.
I like how the light uh,
Yeah.
shines the face.
I was just looking at
Yeah.
that, and she's got something glowy there with the hands. That's
Yeah.
not normally like that, is it?
No,
No.
it's from the cursed orb of Meridia, I think.
Oh, nice.
It has like a few different light settings that you can choose from. So
Oh,
it's really cool.
nice. It looks really good with all the trees around it like that, too.
Yeah.
And it fits really good in her house as well, too. Let's go in here. Ooh, we got some tombs in here. Oh, now what is this? Look at all this furniture. I have no idea what it is. Is this another survey or antiquity?
Achievement item from Somerset, I think.
Yes.
Oh,
Exactly, that's what it is.
that is awesome. See, I love doing these because I don't know what half of this stuff is half of the time. And, like, I'll see it, but seeing it placed, like, the stuff looks so much better. Those statues look really good like that, too. Celebration of life. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our next one. I absolutely love these greenhouses. Again, that would be really cool if you could have them lighting up like that. It's really neat to see, like, how people have used the lighthouse or the greenhouses for different stuff, too. I think they need to have more, like, big furniture pieces like that in the game.
Yeah. I just looked it up. I did have it was the season opener for season 5,
Okay,
Spring Fling of and that was back in February 4th.
okay.
So
Next,
it's been a while.
we're gonna go over to Hash Eyes. Moon Sugar Meadow. Did I say it right? Hash Eye?
Hashi.
Hashi.
Yeah. It's a nickname.
Perfect. And your houses are always amazing, too.
Thank you.
I've always... Oh, my goodness. Look at
I remember
this.
this house. This
Look
is
at this.
amazing.
Yeah, you can't forget this one.
Look at this. I don't know if I've seen it.
Is this your first time?
I think so.
Welcome up. Welcome on.
Look at the difference of this house compared to like all the other houses. Like, wow. Like you come in and you say, wow. Holy
So,
cow.
so many mundanes and sand went into it.
I'm sure. I've never really seen a house use so many of these shrine things before. I love how you did that. How they're all... Wow, this is amazing.
Thank you. I was sending like so many mails to people asking them to craft them for me. And they were like, why do you need so many?
That was like me and my corpses. I just tried to find a ton of corpses. Is there a theme behind this?
Yeah, so originally I wanted to do like the whole idea like was based on I want to build a temple to the Daedra and the Aedra,
Okay.
but I also wanted it to be like lore friendly in a sense like we never got the middle zone between northern Elsewhere and southern Elsewhere, and I heard that like the main lives there, so he's like this spiritual leader of the Khajiit. So I
Okay.
wanted to do like something where that's where the main resides, and that's where they do like the government work or like the spiritual work. So I wanted to do something like that. However, I did not have all the slots left after building the central temple, so I just stuck with the temple to the Aedra and the Daedra only.
Got it. Wow.
So just like a peaceful area with the courtyard, and inside the temple, there's two floors. Uh, one bottom floor is for the Aedra, and the top floor is for the Daedra.
There,
Perfect.
there's a temple in Cambodia named Angkor, and
Yes.
and this place was like, oh, this is Angkor. It just kind of knocked me off. I was like, wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, this is amazing.
If I had more slots, I would add more trees and foliage or
Yeah.
something like that. I love adding foliage whenever possible.
Oh, I agree. They're good fillers too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It
basically
really it really reminds me of like a Buddhist temple. I really like it.
yeah. It does. Like amazing that you built it all out of the shrines too. Oh my goodness.
This is not any existing structure.
No, he built all
No.
of this.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing.
So yep, we were all at Moon Sugar Meadows reviewing all the different houses that people have made out of this piece of property, and yes, this is all.
It would be in the game, but it's still patching.
Oh no.
Well, I haven't played it in what, a month?
Oh
A
yeah.
month or two now since I've been sick so long. So it's I guess there was a big patch.
Yep. We had a big patch today. We got some new areas.
And Fargrave is absolutely beautiful.
It
I
I
is.
love
recommend
that
checking
statue
that.
and I love that Days. It's so pretty together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I would not have put those two together, but you're right. They fit really well.
it does.
I had so much bounty getting those the daises because I got like so many of them for each of the Daedra.
It takes forever to get that drop.
And the sand, the usage of the sand, that's another hard furniture item to place, I think.
That's not the sand. That's actually the ancestral tomb pieces for the
Yes.
Dunmer Asgard.
Oh.
Yeah. That base is all one
Those
piece.
are lovely to have.
I was thinking it was the sandbox, the Elsewhere sandbox. Do you know what
Nope.
I'm
They
talking
have the little the sand rings.
about? Yeah.
The sand rings are actually a little whiter
Okay.
in the rings, and they and when they overlap, you actually see them cross.
Wow.
I had to hide the skulls in the sand
That's
because
right, they do
usually it
have.
comes from skulls.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is just incredible. The detail of
Look
this.
at that! That thing's huge. I didn't even know we had that. What is that?
That's from a
Crown crate, I think.
yeah, crown crate.
That is really cool. It's
It
huge.
is. Like
Yeah.
when I first got that and placed it, I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh
I
my
was
gosh,
not
it's animated.
right. I was not expecting it to be so good." And how it fits in this house like perfectly. Like
It's
look at how
beautiful.
perfectly that fits in there. Gosh, that is just
Next time it comes out, I have to get it now.
I mean, talk about architecture. Look at that.
I cannot believe just the scale that you. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Effort you
previously
put into
had
this.
another structure built over here, but I had to scrap it because I really wanted a dome-like
Yep.
structure. But I'm really happy with how it turned out.
There's so many screenshot possibilities in this house. Oh my goodness.
It's hard to find all the Daedra and Aedra statues, so I had to use some replacements. But
Now,
I think they're doing a good job of releasing them.
yeah, I am not good when it comes to lore. I must confess I'm not a lore buff and I don't really pay
You do
attention to
Dunmer lore.
quests.
I can do Dunmer lore. You get me Dunmer or Morrowind, I can do that, but that's about it. And that's because I role play. And I also, when I first started playing ESO, my husband and I, the year we got married, bought Morrowind. And so we've been
Nice.
playing it for more than 20 years now.
Wow. Not me. I will admit I played a little bit of Skyrim, but I kind of just dove right into this game.
Morrowind. You have to play Morrowind, even though the graphics aren't as good. They were cutting edge then,
Yeah.
but the stories are amazing. I love the stories,
I really just need to
and
go.
I have to stop and read all the books and stuff. And I'm an avid reader, so it just really appeals to me.
Oh, this is nice. How you've got the fire coming out of the mouth like that. You know, it's little details that make stuff look so nice.
Does
Thank
the
you.
fire come out of that, or did you put the fire in it?
Oh, it comes out of it.
Okay.
It's from the Elsewhere Achievement Vendor. It's 20K, so it's pretty
Oh,
nice to
cool.
get.
Aha! I found the way to get up top. Oh, I love your little gate like this.
Oh, thank you.
What is that?
The red guard one.
Yes.
I
Oh,
love
And
the
so,
that one.
I see. That's a crown
s-
only thing, isn't it?
Yes.
sadly, yes.
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 Oh, okay.
It's one of
I
those
don't.
things that you think that there's a recipe for it because it's so simple, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
And you would
no.
think they would have it, and then you have to pay for it all the time because you want to use it, and they don't have it.
Right,
How you use the gazebo, because this is the
right,
gazebo, right? Like,
right.
is amazing. Like, it blends in
Thank you.
perfectly. Like, I noticed what it was as soon as I walked in here, but like it fits so perfectly with this. Like, wow. Did you win? Did you enter this in any competitions or anything?
I entered it for the Pimp My House.
Okay,
Yeah, the grand finale.
I've been
Yes.
so bad. Oh, I think I was told to look at this house too.
Yeah. But yeah, I
Oh,
told you to go look at this
Yes,
house.
that many people did, and I didn't get a chance to go look at many. I wish I could have had a chance to look at more of them.
This is the Daedric floor.
Perfect.
There are three Daedra that do not have a statue yet, so I
yeah.
just tried to use some replacements.
Are there? Which ones don't have statues yet?
There's Hermaeus Mora, Merwin Stagon, and Sanguine.
So you're feeling the hurt I feel when there is a Vivek statue and a Sotasil statue, but there is no
No,
Almalexia statue.
yeah,
And
I
you
really
would think with the lore, you know how
right.
Almalexia is super vain, that there would be
Hmm.
a statue of her somewhere.
Exactly. I don't know why they haven't released some of the statues with the corresponding DLC. For example, Merwin Stagon, he didn't get a statue even though it's his year.
This is really incredible.
Tried to find the books for each of them, but some of them don't have.
Oh, so you got the books. Yeah, I see this.
Yeah,
That's
but some
awesome.
of them don't have it.
It's nice that you themed the book, that you tried to.
Right.
I
I
mean,
love it when with those little touches where you actually really pay attention to the detail.
And I had the Trinimax statue next to Malakath.
I see.
Oh, that's smart. That's great. Very creative.
So the question is, how long did it take you to build this house?
A while. The answer is always a while.
I
Did
mean,
you put Did you put Jigalag next to Diogora?
There is no Jiglag statue,
Oh, there's
unfortunately.
not. I
No.
thought there was now. I
I
must be
wish. I
wrong.
really wish.
yeah, this is just incredible. Like, how you even got like things to match, like the architecture, like just to get things to match up. Like, did you just have a plan in your head, like you wanted to do like a dome temple type of place, and then just went with it and did it?
Right. So the first time I had a different temple, so that was like the first draft of it, and that one looked completely different. So I wanted to do like an octagon shape in the middle,
Uh huh.
but I did it, but somehow it ended up not being an octagon. So I had to scrap it, and there was like a few months of waiting period, and then I restarted building the house again, and the next time it came out better.
Yeah, I've done that a lot. Like, I've torn stuff down, and then I really want to make a good castle, and like I made one, but I really wasn't super. I did not do a good job, and I always want to make like a really awesome looking castle, but I have not actually made one that I have thoroughly liked yet.
And I was trying to like do some correct measurements, and
Uh huh.
octagons are always really hard in ESO.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. Like, I couldn't match stuff up that good. But like,
There's a little bit of error, but it's just very carefully hidden.
yeah, yep. You're like, hope.
It's just like a few degrees off. That's it. But like,
But I'm sure it bugs you every time you see it.
right,
And no one
It's
else
like when
sees
a
it.
right.
it's like when a master piano is doing a concert and they stumble over a key. You don't really notice it if they don't show it.
Again,
Beautiful.
a very different take of this house, piece of property, that looks completely different from everything else that we saw. Very good
And
job.
there's also a backyard area
Oh, okay.
with the Sita statue.
How do I get there? Do I go?
You can just go behind the left. You can take a left, the other side. Yeah,
Okay.
and just go all the way to the back side.
Okay.
Right side actually now. Wait, sorry.
It's okay.
So go up the stairs
Okay.
this way.
Right here?
Yep, and then try to get to, or you can just take a left here.
Right here?
Yep, and then take another left, and take another right, and just go straight. Yep, and all the way to the back.
Perfect.
From there, it's just on the right side.
Now, see, if you tore this down, there'd be a lot of money. All these platforms and stuff.
Can't imagine how much the Kulanda stone and the no, that's not Kulanda stone, is it?
It's the shimmering sand.
Shimmering sand. I can't imagine how
Oh.
much that costs.
I stock up on that. When I see it in a store that's at a decent price, I buy the shimmery sand, the Kulanda lacquer, and the one for Blackwood. I can't think of the name right now.
Keep a lot of the Kulanda lacquer just because we use it for the robes in our play guild. So I have a lot of that.
Okay. Yeah, I will go looking specifically for furniture material, and then I will look for those three style materials because I always sell the furniture, and that's how I make all my gold. This is really awesome.
Thank you.
I am super impressed. Oh, look at that guy.
It was too big to fit inside the upper floor, so he's just taking his anger out by cutting some grass.
I love it. Alright, let me. Thank you so much for sharing that with us today. I absolutely adored that house.
Thank you for touring.
Yes. Alright, now let's go get somebody else's take. Oh, next we're going to do Observer Tim's. And I'm pretty sure this is his choo-choo train.
I love Port to a Friend. It's such a miraculous little.
It really is. Once I can get to use it right. I always type it wrong and it takes me forever to get it open, but yes, I absolutely love that add-on. And especially for doing these. Like, it works really good for doing these tours.
Because it actually allows me to be able to enter the contest when I'm healthy enough. Because I can't change my primary, you know?
Are you a
So
GM?
I really. Yeah, because you know it's a guild house, so. And I know you understand that.
Yeah. What are you the GM of? I might have asked this
So
before.
Prince of the Tribunal.
Okay.
It's a Dunmer roleplay guild.
Perfect. And how are you feeling?
Actually, how am I doing? I'm still pretty sick. I've had chills and everything during the last few nights. And they did my blood work, and I have an appointment. They actually texted me and asked me to come in for an appointment instead of just telling me nothing was wrong. So I don't know. I'll see tomorrow. I'll let you know after I talk to the doctor.
We had quite a bit of people asking about you actually last night, and I was gonna share the message with you.
Thank you.
They were
They
asking.
actually did have someone who poked me today after they found out, and it really meant a lot to me that
Because yeah,
they took this one to do.
I had mentioned and because I think somebody asked about Poor Man, and I said that you hadn't been feeling the greatest right now, so I said that.
Yeah, I thought I just had the flu, but doesn't look like it's the flu. So
Aw. Well, we love you and we are thinking about you.
yeah, though, it seems like I try not to get discouraged, but it seems like if there's something rare and crazy that I can catch, I'm gonna catch it, or I'm gonna develop it, or whatever. and it can be discouraging sometimes, you know?
For sure.
You feel better
At least
soon.
it's not my gastroparesis flaring up, though.
Yeah, because that's usually what gets you, isn't it?
Yeah, because then I don't eat for months and months, and I have absolutely no energy to, sit up, much less
Yeah.
manage any social interactions. So
Look at
I am
his
trying to look at this with a positive spin in that it's not that right now.
look
I
at
can still eat.
his railroad tracks.
It's a railroad. I
Yep,
just noticed that.
it
That's nifty.
is. He's got. I thought his train
You
was a.
used the trellis to do it too. It's an Argonian trellis. I love that thing.
Look at how perfectly aligned it is.
I'm always impressed with people who do feature stick machinery type of things.
Wait, there's a train on it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's really
this
cool.
whole thing
Oh
is a
my
train.
gosh, I want to see the train. I missed that somehow.
I just actually walked in here.
Oh, okay, good.
I like the light.
Me too. It's so cool.
I have not gotten the sky shard yet. I only have like 2 more zones in Cyrodiil to get 2 more so that I can get that piece. We've got the conductor spot, the little steering wheel, gonna steer the train.
Love it.
Oh, this one's carrying some horses and some guars. Is it a circus train? This is pretty awesome.
I once saw, I don't know if you guys ever saw this movie, but I once saw someone make a Howl's Moving Castle in Moon Sugar Meadow. It was pretty awesome.
What?
Howl's Moving Castle.
I
Wayne
watched
Kirby.
that. That's the only Ghibli film I've ever seen. My daughter, we watched it as a family one day because I was really sick and I needed a family activity because I was feeling really lonely. So she came in and we watched it, and it was just the most adorable little show that I have ever seen. I love it.
I
This build
recommend
is
all
incredible.
the Studio Ghibli films. They're pretty awesome. And I agree, this build is really awesome.
Yep, right now we're inside of the train.
That's the dining car you're in.
Yeah. Yep, we got the food. Got a little bit of alcohol for those that are kind of tipsy. We got some food. Oh, they got the menu. They're gonna order some grand food here. I noticed this too, how he's got the pieces of cloth here for you to step on so that you don't fall through. Oh my gosh. And like look at
Oh,
the
that's the cloth?
yep, those are that looks like
You can
tiles.
actually walk on that? That's amazing.
Yep. And look at he's got the lights and the cups right there. Like to be able to do this is just to think, oh, I'm gonna build a train. To have the capacity to do this is
Follow
just
the track where it came
Amazing.
from in
And
the other
it's not
direction.
like just the outside of the train, it's the inside too.
that people did the
Yeah.
whole thing. Okay,
I'm,
now I need to
we're,
get back up. I think I jumped down. Okay, I can get back up.
yeah, go, keep going in that direction. Go to your left.
Then we had a little station down here. I saw the little banker right there. He's the little ticket guy. Gonna take the tickets. We're at the Polar Express. My kids are terrified of that movie.
My kids are not into Santa at all. They think he's creepy.
Oh, my kids still believe, and
Well, I mean, they didn't really grow up with it because my son's autistic, and we were worried that if we did Santa when it was time for them to not believe in it anymore or understand that it wasn't real, that he would get confused
I can't
and
go
get
anymore.
teased. So we just opted to.
I guess that's the edge, but that's pretty neat. The bridge, and everything he made.
Yeah.
Look at the arch.
But it looks like it's coming right through the jungle part here, like at the edge of the house.
I like
Yeah.
how it fades out like it's just a beautiful piece of art.
It does, and it looks like that. It looks like if you look from back here, it looks like the train is just coming from that side. I don't know if I've seen this train. Is this the same one? Didn't he have one up at Cold Harbor?
Well,
Or is this a
uh,
different one? Or did he move it
um,
here?
He had a train up in Cold Harbor. And I think he took it down and rebuilt it here. I think he
Got it.
built like a flying starship up in Cold
Oh, I think
Harbor.
I've seen that too. But look at this, like the waterfall coming down right here. Like that's a really pretty screenshot right there too. I like how he built over by the waterfall.
When he was building this, I used to come over every day and see how far he got and what he did.
That is awesome. Like I don't think I've seen this before. I think this is the first time I have seen this one. Because I remember the Cold Harbor one, but I don't remember this one. Yeah, that's just
Guys, well, I'm glad I got to come on for a little bit and spend some time with you, but I'm running out of steam, so I'm gonna head
okay.
out.
Well, we do miss you, and we are thinking about you. So take
Well, I
care of
missed you guys
yourself.
too,
Take care of
and
yourself and get
Sure.
better, and keep me posted on how you're doing.
Hope you
definitely,
feel
I'll let you
better.
know what the doctor says tomorrow.
Perfect.
All right, bye,
See
guys.
ya.
Bye
Hope you
bye.
feel better. Bye.
It's got some cabooses over here, or some vendors. Oh, we got a traffic cone, maybe.
Aw.
That's really awesome. To be able to take stuff and to I just it just blows my mind how different like everybody can come up with these ideas and stuff. Although I don't get what the is that just a design what the ball is right here, or is that, oh wait, we got stuff in here.
Maybe it's like something futuristic, up to the viewer's interpretation.
Yeah.
I thought it was the weather balloon.
Oh, that's true
Oh,
too. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
Who knows?
it's like a signal to the train, like, "Hey, this is the city," or
Right?
something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what it seems like, because then you got like a little clockwork area down here.
Right.
Very nice. Huh. His use of putting this upside down looks pretty awesome.
He likes making balloons.
Yeah. That's the first time I ever we did like a birthday party one. I think that was the first pit my house you ever did, Cracks. And I remember him making balloons for that house.
Yeah.
All right. We are next going to go to PB&J's house. We've got 2 more houses to go. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. Get it? Right. My son has recently started doing puns, so every single thing is like a pun for him, and he's always like, "You're not punny. You're not punny enough," and like he thinks of these things, and I'm like, "Oh my!" Like he had this joke about Pokeballs the other day, and I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, "Oh my gosh." All right, we've got. I think she said this was still a work in progress. She's got more of the original Elsbury type of stuff going in here, more towards the theme of the house. But again, coming in from the house we were just in to this house, like it's completely different, like a completely different take on the property. I absolutely love that. She's got, ooh, this is pretty up here. Ooh, look at this feast. Saw the offerings. Looks like offerings to something. All the food offering.
That's nice.
It is. That looks really pretty like that. Oh, and money. Somebody's offering up money right there. Some pocket lint. I recently wanted to get pocket lint, and I did not realize how hard it was to get the pocket lint for the achievement. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
go.
that is one achievement where I'm like, well, probably not going to get it. I got the pocket
Right.
lint, but I'm not going to get any further than that.
Look at the books in there. I think that looks cute like that with the books in there. It's a bookmobile. This is more. It kind of reminds me of Crack's house a little bit, where you've got all of the merchants and stuff out here, like a bazaar. I like this cage. I think this cage is so pretty. I want to do something with this cage. And I keep saying I want to put it in a house, and like, I never get a chance to do it. This Khajiit has wares for sale.
That cage would be almost perfect now for that new Raven, the crow that came out.
Interesting. I always picture it more of like of a torture type of thing. Like, who can I put in there to torture? Like, that's where my mind goes. Got some bananas, all of your fruits and vegetables over here.
Oh, that's nice. She's got them all lined up.
She does.
I wish we have like a bushel of fruits and veggies, like just right there, just like the boxes of apples,
Yep, yep.
or like double or that'd be nice if you have like an option to increase the clutter size of an item, just like a with a slider bar. That'd be really
Oh,
cool too.
yeah, that would be a really good idea. Oh, we got our desserts over here. Yummy. Nice little festive area to eat. Got some pillows. That's clever, on the ground with the pillows like that, instead of having chairs. Kind of has almost like, oh, he's ready to take your order. The chef is here. One of those like flamey and what are those restaurants called where they grill it right in front of you, or they have the fire in front of you and they chop the meat. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of what it's called.
Yeah.
All the tents. I don't know if she's gotten up here. She said she's still working on it. But this is very nice. Different take of the house. More like of a street merchant type of. Ooh, we got bathtub over here. It's the bathhouse. Yeah, this is all really pretty. I really like this right here. How she has the foods and stuff right here. I think that's the screenshot right there. Very nice and pretty. And lots of fruits and vegetables in this house. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to go to the last house, and that is Scorpina's house.
Oh,
It won't look as nice in the daytime.
Oh, I mean, I could
Oh
wait,
well.
but I'm pretty sure this video is long enough as is.
Yeah, you don't want to wait another 5 hours.
I'm gonna try to make it within an hour, and then I end up always talking and going over. I don't know if anybody watches these videos either, but it's fun to do. I've really been enjoying doing this on Mondays. And if any of you guys have ideas for like how I did tonight, like any kind of tour ideas, I'm more than willing to do whatever you guys, if you have ideas for stuff. Look at this. Oh my gosh, is that a sheep? A different take of coming
two
into this
sheep.
house. I see this. Uh, looks a lot different than the other houses we've seen. I love it. Look at those flowers. Is this the Easter Bunny? Looks like an Easter Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's really. Oh, I love the flowers.
I know, right?
This was
That's
our
real.
sprinkling
That's really awesome.
Easter. It looks really neat at night. It doesn't really look that great in the daytime, but
What?
what are the petals?
I know. They look like a
The
bed.
rugs. Yeah, the rugs. The
Yeah.
snow bear rugs.
Yep, the solitude ones. Right? Yeah. Those look so pretty. I wish we could force it to do night. And then your sheep over here. It almost reminds me of, like counting sheep before you go to bed.
And there's another petal at the base of that statue. Like,
Yeah. Like like how do you think to put this stuff together? Do you just like randomly put it together, or you'd be like, "Oh, this would look good like that."
I just play with stuff, and then after, it's really fun and relaxing to just make stuff.
Yeah.
And
This
then after a while, it's just you get practice, and
Oh my goodness, look at this. I don't think I've seen this. That is awesome. Looks like a black cat hiding in there.
oh, that's the killer kitty.
Oh.
this was the Killer Kitty challenge,
It
wasn't it?
was.
Yeah, I changed his eyes for this one, but yeah, he's the same one.
That's really amazing.
It is. The eyes look fantastic. They look like cat eyes too.
So cute.
Oh, don't mind the floating Easter eggs. I was
I
picking
didn't
them
even
up to
I
sell
didn't
them and
even
stuff.
notice them.
I don't know.
I'm too concerned that I have this cat staring at me.
And it's very well cobbled together. Like you
It
see it
is.
immediately, and it's like, oh my god, that's a cat.
I know.
Yeah, walk around them. You can see the rest of them.
Like, look at this flower with those too. Like, that is so awesome.
I think you can hear the real ones in my background. They're all excited.
Let's see. Oh, this is really pretty too.
Well, that is nice. I
I
don't think I've
love how
seen
you
that
have
before.
the vines in there like that. And it's all really like green, and all the colors and the plants you have in there is really pretty. I like it because it's like a tree stump, right? And you've made
Mhm.
it look pretty.
It's just his little home.
That's awesome. It almost looks magical too. Oh, what do we got over here?
Some of his stuff got taken out and sold, but or in another house. But he had a little house too.
Oh, like I don't. It amazes me just being able to put stuff together like this.
If you go straight back,
Straight back here.
yep, to the right. Go to the nope, nope, nope. Go to the middle.
Oh, and go through it.
Yep, over the vine.
Oh, I think I'm not doing it right. Oh,
There you go. Okay. I'll look around.
oh my goodness. That's like an extra surprise to somebody who was in here messing around. Like I would never have known that was in there. That looks really cute.
We like hideouts like this and Easter eggs. It's really nice.
Yes.
Like they're watching TV.
Nature Channel.
Right? Right? That is awesome.
And it fits with the Moon Sugar Meadow theme too. It's like all with the nature and open land.
Yeah. This is awesome, Scorp. Like, how fun is this?
That's where you go to take a nap when you get tired of building.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Look at how peaceful that would be, like under there amongst the flowers and stuff. I was really thinking about doing like a housing competition where it was like a trick house, or like, there was some kind of like trick to the house.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
A secret room competition would have been fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like that idea.
I still liked my death house. Like, I still talk about that house all the time, and that is one house that I thoroughly regret. I like how you have the flowers on the steps like this too. That is one house that I regret tearing down because it was so. I loved that house. Look at your scuttle blooms over here. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's kind of creepy but fascinating all at the same time.
Yeah, I'm almost expecting it to have jump at your face like it's
Right?
an alien
With the
egg or
like the
something.
legs and stuff down there. Oh, look at the flowers over here. Did we come here? No. Oh, here's his little home. I just absolutely, and I don't mean to embarrass you or make, I absolutely love how you put things together. Like, it's just, like this. Like, that is amazing. Because those look like trees that you made into flowers. Like, that is absolutely amazing. They kind of look like Christmas wreaths.
Yeah. Oh, I left my chest out. But you know, this contest is long gone, so
Kind of like those outdoor nature art galleries that you go to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like,
oh, that one got scratched. Sorry.
but I still like the flowers down there like that. Those flowers are
Yeah,
so pretty.
you can play it off as if like a new exhibit might go there, something
Right,
like that.
right. I still like the sheep. That is so awesome.
Did you check out the lion? Have you seen him before? You should go look at the
I
rest of them.
don't know. I think I have seen the lion before though.
Okay.
But where am I going? How do I get
No,
there?
the one near the cat. You only looked at his face.
So back by the cat?
Yeah.
Okay. That is so awesome.
Okay, just keep going past him.
Okay, but wait a minute. Can we talk about the claws right here in the hand?
Sure, I agree.
That is awesome though. That looks really good. I didn't notice that the first time I came around here. It's the cat's paw on the hand.
Yeah, those took forever. That was hard. That was
uh,
before we had precision editing.
oh my gosh, and we got some more back here.
Where's the rest of them?
I see this now.
People always like to climb on that stuff.
I always do. That is so awesome. I love how you did that. And I didn't even realize, I thought it was just the face. I didn't realize it was like the whole body like that. And I mean, it does look like a lion too. With the tail at the end. We got the mane up here.
Yeah, he's fun. My
Paws.
my friend that talked me into playing ESO just fell in love with him. He'd just come over and jump on him and get so excited. Like I can't take him down because it just made him so happy.
Yeah, that is just I love how you have the hearts around the face like that too. Like this is a perfect screenshot. I've been finding lots of perfect screenshots. Very nice. And those eyes, I mean, they look like they look like real cat eyes, like bulging out. And then you got a mouth in there too. Almost looks
Yeah,
like a tongue. I always enjoy your houses. Oh,
I like to see his teeth.
we got a whole mouth right there. Look at that. With teeth and nose and it's kind of a scary looking kitty.
Oh yeah, he was before.
He's a killer kitty, right?
Yeah.
It's with the guild.
Yep. Perfect. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming with me tonight. And
Thank you for hosting.
I'm gonna stop the video right now, but we can always stay in and chat if you guys want to stay in and chat. But I'm gonna stop the video now.